Yo, Andy, you feel like do me a favor and bring me a cig and a lighter in here? Thank you kindly, sir. What happened to be no Jack Daniels around here? Have you ever been depressed so bad it was a struggle every day not to regret your past? Feeling cursed like you never ever get your swag and you was speeding on the highway when your threshold passed. When you cried all your tears out, one page of your diary can tell you what your year about. That's a lonely place. My mama said, son, why such a lonely face? Cause the pressure's on me. Plus I feel like Bill Murray trapped in Punxsutawney. Dr. Phil told me that I could sell crack or hit the army. Look at where we live at. Tell me you don't hear that. Tell me you don't feel that. Show me to the way out. Tell me what Pastor Raphael gon' reveal that. If not, man, I'm out of here. I'm just a sleepwalking robot that's out of gear. I stick my nose out the water to the sky for air. Lama Sabatani, I'm trying to see the light, but the devil trying to blind me. The Grim Reaper walking with a shovel right behind me, trying to introduce me to the untimely, unkindly. I walk the line finally like Johnny Cash, but I keep getting visits from the ghosts of the past. So I spark another L and I go to the pad.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, I can reconcile being depressed real bad. I'm a thinker, not a drinker, but still I Hennessy drag. Alcohol numbs the pain like when Novocaine stabs in your arteries, part of me, but my city go mad. Via Compton, California, corners with coroners and karma on them. Colors corresponding to gangs upon us. Common corrupted, crippin' Pharaohs crippled the city. Triple the crime, Bible nor the Quran can save. Welcome, don't be afraid, your city similar, right? Where the choppers kidnap the night and the police image your rights. Stare at the sky, wonder where you live to see 25. I'm 22, at 20 I knew I was against the odds. This kid named Jonathan was monitoring his mom and his sister, his older cousin, he honored him. Anonymous bodies on his burner was astonishing. To Johnny he might have been a modern day rider then. He walking outside again. He see the lifestyle of an active member, pull out a Mac 11. Now his eyes is big, fascinated by mayhem. What's his cousin to say now? He wanna be from the hood that he's from, and that's one more gangster under the family tree. Took him under his wings like KFC, crip crazy. Rocking matching t-shirts that says the hood made me. No love, just spread slugs, that's the policy. The leader and the prodigy. Now shorty do wop, holding the ooh-wop, hanging with rah-rahs, with blah-blahs that sit on the block. Catching fades, 10 licks, going on missions with lunatics. A ninth grade menace, thugging for 6 months, smoking like 6 blunts an hour. The power of banging, he was walking for Lil Johnny.
I think you'll find, sir, that there will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves. Then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together. And this type of thinking also will bring an end to the brutality inflicted upon black people by black people. And it is the only thing that will bring an end to it. No federal court, state court, or city court will bring an end to it. It's something that the black man has to bring an end to.
What's going on, family? I don't even really expect this to be long, but I wanted to make some statements, and if the family wanted to comment and call in to comment, I'm gonna open up the phone lines for a little bit and speak on everything. You already know to get them likes up. Stop playing with me. You knew when you came up in here to break yourself for the likes, to break yourself for the shares, to break yourself for the comments. You know what I mean? Stop playing. Come up in here breaking yourself. You already know what it is. Come on. A lot of y'all don't know. You know what I mean? But at the same particular time, you going to know. And then I'm going to give you something that's actually greater than just the people that I'm speaking on within itself. For you young people. For you people that like to read, you like to study, you like to speak, you know, you like to preach, you like to teach. Don't matter what denomination that you're in or what doctrine that you're under. The information that I'm getting ready to give you is actually going to be so impeccable that it's applicable to the lifestyle that you are endeavoring to be successful within. Your big head ass just got to take heed. Hold on. Let me just say this. Let me just change this right quick and add this on Instagram, and we're going to get right to it. I forgot to put the right link in. I see you, Robin, sitting up there making them statements talking about he got on Nike, just do it to P. You be trying to roast, Robin be trying to roast on the slide. She really be trying to get it in, y'all. She think I don't see her. She be trying to get it in, even on the spiritual video. Okay, now we in there. Now we in there. You know to hit that like button. Those that just came in, immediately hit the like button. Immediately share this. I want all of them to see this. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Instagram. Share it on Snapchat. But let me just say this. And this is just real. Anybody that know me know that, you know, I have love for young brother Pharaoh. I love young brother Pharaoh. I think young Pharaoh is the future. I think young Pharaoh is one of the bright, infinite minds, bright, youthful, infinite minds of our times. Period. And he's only gonna get greater. He's only gonna get greater, man. Some of y'all, when I spoke and did my videos, and I spoke against Dr. Umar Johnson, and you heard General Seti's name being mentioned a lot. And some of you didn't even know who General Seti was, until Dr. Umar Johnson had a misunderstanding, and they had their little shit, their little fallout. Some of y'all didn't even know about General Seti, until then. But in all actuality, I actually knew about General Seti before I even knew about Dr. Umar Johnson. But Dr. Umar Johnson and General Seti had they falling out. So a lot of y'all, because you only knew Dr. Umar Johnson and he's a famous speaker, you just chose sides with who you knew. But no, General Seti, even though he has a very ghetto presentation, the brother's information, is valid. The brother's information is very profound. And the information that young Pharaoh, conveys too, is profound. So if you a young guy, you just got out the penitentiary, or you a hood nigga, you want to become more knowledgeable, I encourage you to listen to, General Seti, to listen to young Pharaoh. You know what I mean? Even on Sanetta's channel, people like to speak against Sanetta, but at the same particular time, Sanetta has introduced a lot of people that you guys wouldn't even know if it had not been for Sanetta. So, he has his ways or whatever y'all dislike about them, it is what it is. That's not even my message right now. But I want to give honor when honor is due. This is not a make y'all pick which side, video. Because I love Brother Ben. I love Brother Ben. I love that young brother. And I love young brother Pharaoh. These are two beautiful minds. I love these two young black men. I love them. It reminds me when I was a young minister of Christ, consecrated. And I couldn't wait to get out of high school. Some people wanted to ditch school so they can go ahead, and get back to fucking, getting high, But when I was a young minister, the only thing that I desired to do was, man, I used to actually think about ditching school just so I can hurry up and get back into reading the dictionary, just so I can get back to school and read the King James, or read the Amplified, or read the NIV, or read the Quran. You know what I mean? I stayed, reading information about different denominations. That's why when you hear me speak about religiosity, a lot of people are like, man, you supposed to be the ism, man. You supposed to be pimping, man. How you know about this and that and that? For those that just came, they don't know, my biography. But, I just love to see the youth, man. I love to see young brothers, young, knowledgeable, young black men. So it really messes me up. I don't like it when I see somebody that has so much potential. Young Pharaoh has so much potential. You know what I mean? And I've encouraged you guys to embrace him, to love him. I know he has some very childish ways. Sometimes he seems outlandish, rambunctious, foolish, brutish. You know what I'm saying? But give him time. The young brother will definitely be established. But he was wrong for trying to abolish, the Nation of Islam. He's a very knowledgeable young man. And I want you to know that there are many people in the black subconscious movement that are very knowledgeable. They are very knowledgeable. They are very powerful. They really are. And a lot of you would like to see different people debate with me. Okay? And I want to tell you that these guys' minds are far greater than mine. They got way more capabilities and abilities. These guys are, they far out, man. They out of sight. You know what I mean? I don't have no degree. I don't have any of that. All I got is this game. That's all I got is the game. You know what I'm saying? And because I got this game, everything must be presentable before it's acceptable. I've been teaching y'all that from the beginning to the ninth inning, man. You know what I mean? I've been telling you that from the beginning to the ninth inning. And all of these brothers from the Christianity, Islam, the black conscious, black subconscious movement. Hey, man, these guys they A1, baby. But one thing that the Most High has allowed me to have, my dumb ass to have, is a crumb from the king's table, a crumb of wisdom that is far from his table. And see, when you are knowledgeable, it's a great thing to be knowledgeable. Because I told you guys, when you're not knowledgeable, you can't really give a knowledgeable, logical reply. You are compelled to comply simply because you can't reply. And a lot of people in the Christian church, Baptist church, even in the nation, they're forced to comply because they don't have the knowledge to reply with. They haven't done the diligent study. But even though I'm as dumb as I am, and with the innumerable amount of mistakes that I have made within my 33 seconds of existence, I know that, with the understanding that I have, even if I know something is right, even if I know something is the truth, there is an appointed time to convey it. And just because something is true, that does not mean that it is the right time or the right place to convey that information. And all that and I want you guys to get understanding, just because you have some information, that does not mean that it is the appointed time to convey that information. It might not, you're not powerful enough to convey that information, especially when you're going against a whole nation, especially when you're going against a government, within the government. You're not powerful enough. Getting behind a computer, posting a little video on YouTube, and inspiring. And let me say this, what I'm upset at. I love black women, and you know I love black women. I love you guys. But you put so much fire behind these young guys, and you make them feel like they invincible. You make these young black niggas feel invincible because they see so many beautiful black women in the comment section. That's right, King. That's right. You tell them. That's right. Yeah, Farrakhan is a bitch. Right. Fuck the Nation of Islam. Right. They lying. And if that brother get killed, or if his child dies, what will you say then? What would be your response to that? What would be your response that if young Pharaoh was to get killed? And I'm not saying by the Nation of Islam. You must understand that there are many that profess and possess love for the Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam does not have to touch Brother Pharaoh. It could just be people who have love for the Nation of Islam and compelled by the spirit of the, what they believe to be love, to kill him. The Nation of Islam don't even have to touch young Brother Pharaoh. You got niggas in the streets that's not in any denomination, but they got so much appreciation for the denomination of Islam, they don't even have to do anything. You got motherfucking GDs, BDs, and Black P Stone. You got the Moes, you understand me? They got so much love for Minister Farrakhan. So it don't have to be nobody in the nation to take you out. That was very unwise. I want to play some of the statements that young Brother Pharaoh had made to catch some of you, because some of you don't know. But I just want to let young Brother Pharaoh just talk for a minute. Because like I said, the brother is a very young, knowledgeable brother. He's very powerful. And I love him dearly. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to not follow him or anything. For those of you that are ignorant, you know what I mean? You can go over his channel and you going to get, the brother has a plethora of information to transmit to those who are in need of knowledge of self. The brother is cold. He cold, man. But to have knowledge is one thing, but to have wisdom on how to convey your knowledge is another. All things have to be presentable before it's acceptable. Just because you saying the truth, you still got to come in the spirit of love when you conveying the truth. Period. Well, brother, you know, if you have an opinion, I will open up the phone lines and allow you to give your opinion. But let me let the brother give his opinion. Let me let the brother speak and you guys hear him. You let me know, does this sound wise to speak on the nation? It's not so much to prove the nation is wrong. If you want to prove that the doctrine is wrong, then so be it. But to call the minister out of his name, to call the brothers that you don't even know out of their name while you conveying, you know, the knowledge, brother, this is unwise. I don't care who disagree with that. That is very unwise to call Minister Farrakhan a bitch. No, baby, don't give them the number right now. I'm not ready for them to call in right now. When I'm ready for them to call in, I will bless them, but not right now. But let me allow this to play. Some of y'all got this YouTube thing messed up, and you'll get these subscribers and these views and these likes, and it'll puff your mind up, and it'll have you feeling so egotistical to the point where you're ready to go against a nation sitting in a chair behind a damn computer. Let me play this.
Watch this. Look at this nigga. Let me share the screen. Here we go. He brought Khalid in. Look at him. He brought Khalid in. Khalid was too motherfucking real, and he kicked Khalid out. Now listen to what Khalid said about Farrakhan.
We got one letter from Minister Farrakhan in 5 years.
Now let me show you how this nigga Farrakhan is a
Hold on.
snake. This the same nigga right here bringing Khalid in, right?
The minister of Mosque number 7 with your permission, yes, sir. Your acceptance, yes, and your help. Yes, sir. Minister Khalid Abdul Muhammad Muhammad.
Now pause, I gotta make my point. Now, Farrakhan asked Tama with your permission. You asked the people permission to bring Khalid in. You ain't asked their motherfucking permission to go behind his back and kick him out and write that judge. Imagine being Khalid and you think you doing something righteous for your people and you join the nation because at this time, this is what you feel is right. And you think that this nigga is on your side and y'all about to ride out for the upliftment of black people and this nigga kicked you out because he fucking with the same people that he telling you is the enemy behind your back. And even went is so far to write a letter behind your back to the judge that you didn't know about, condemning your behavior that he just approved of to your face. This nigga Farrakhan is a snake. And if you fuck with Farrakhan, fuck you. Straight up. That's a snake ass nigga right there. That's the definition of a snake. When you look up the definition of snake, this nigga's head should just pop right up on the motherfucking screen. When somebody say snake, I'm not even gonna think of a cobra or a python no more. Nigga Farrakhan gonna come up right up in my fucking head. Now, let's hear out of Khalid's mouth again how dirty Farrakhan did him. Let's go. What happened, Khalid? Tell us what happened. What happened?
I got one letter from Minister Farrakhan in 5 years.
Wrote that man one time in 5 years. Keep it moving.
One letter in 5 years, though I have written him.
Even though he was writing him.
I called him repeatedly. You've heard me talk about it, right?
Calling him repeatedly.
At the UAM forum. For years, he set up meetings and postponed them. When I was in the hospital.
Setting up meetings and then postponing them when they're supposed to happen. Let's keep it moving.
Shot down like a dog.
Shot down like a dog by another nigga from the Nation of Islam. Like a dog. What happened, Khalid?
Never visit.
Farrakhan ain't even visit the man.
Never sent me a letter.
Never sent the man a letter.
Never sent me a postcard.
Didn't even send him a postcard.
Not a penny, not a nickel, not a dime.
Not a penny, not a nickel, not a motherfucking dime.
And the whole damn time.
For 5 fucking years.
I know what happened between Malcolm and the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
He said he know what happened between Malcolm and the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
And how Malcolm's letters were being intercepted. How his calls were being intercepted. So I know when to reach for my father. So I would call him early in the morning when I knew he would answer the phone. And I would sometimes speak directly to him. And he would be just as nice and promise that we would meet. And there were no meetings.
Snake ass nigga.
I stopped doing that and I said everywhere he was going to speak, I would go and sit on the front row or the second row to say, here I am.
He pulling up in person at Farrakhan events.
Will you see me? Can we talk? Can we work this out? I want to come back. Remember how dedicated I've been. Remember how committed I've been, how devoted I've been. Remember, I was with you when your son was not with you. I was with you when your daughters were not with you. I was with you when none of the Nation of Islam was with you. Remember me, I'm the one who used to pack 2 pistols to make sure that nobody would do anything to you. I'm the one who would stand next to you with a gun and a Bible. I'm the one who was willing to take a bullet for you if an enemy stood up to shoot you. There are 2 books.
Let me show you. My man Khalid said he was willing to take a bullet for Farrakhan. He went through all that motherfucking trouble trying to get back in the fucking nation. Okay? Trying to get back in the nation. Breaking his neck to be loyal to his people. But what Khalid didn't know is the reason Farrakhan wasn't fucking with him is because Farrakhan had already sold out. Okay? Now watch this. Khalid is trying to get back with Farrakhan, okay? And Khalid going to jail. Khalid didn't know Farrakhan did this to him. Khalid didn't know he wrote a motherfucking a letter to the goddamn U.S. District Judge J.O. Foster, all right, who confirmed that he received the letter, all right, from Farrakhan, vowing. The word is vowing. He didn't say we might check into this incident. It said from Farrakhan vowing that Khalid Muhammad would not be allowed to continue teaching within the fucking ministry. Now let me give you the reason again in case you forgot. Because Khalid Abdul Muhammad, okay, made harsh criticism of the Jews, Catholics, and others. Huh? You snaked that man. Snaked him. Snaked him. That's a fucking snake. That's a fucking snake, man. That nigga, that's a fucking snake. That's a fucking devil. Now watch this. Now we gonna really do his ass in. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. And I'm gonna show y'all too, at the end of this, how Biggie Smalls' bodyguard said Biggie Smalls got killed by the NOI. And at this point in time, I do not believe it. I'm gonna play that at the end though. Watch this. Now this is Farrakhan, right? This is Farrakhan at the Million Man March. Listen to this bum ass nigga. Listen to this nigga.
The satanic Jews.
The who? The who? Say that again.
The satanic Jews. They control everything and mostly everybody. If they are your enemy, then you must be somebody.
See? Now you heard this nigga. I'm gonna play it one more time.
Jews.
Listen.
The satanic Jews.
This nigga just called Jews satanic. And then he acting like they run everything. Nigga, they run you too. So now he trying to play on the fact that he know black people woke up and act like he with us. But this nigga just called the Jews satanic, but you just kicked Khalid Muhammad the fuck out the Nation of Islam for harsh criticism of Jews. It say it right there. Khalid Abdul Muhammad demoted by nation leader Louis Farrakhan for his harsh criticism of Jews. Okay? So he got rid of all the real niggas, and then he come and act like he a real nigga. And he come get on the fucking podium in front of your face and do this.
Satanic Jews. The satanic Jews.
Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Like you not in the lodge with the motherfuckers. Nigga. No, not no satanic Jews. Satanic you, motherfucker. Satanic you. Let's go to some more shit this ducky head ass nigga said at the motherfucking Million Man March.
The wicked ones in the Jewish community.
The wicked ones in the Jewish community. Let's go back.
About the wicked ones in the Jewish community that run America, run the government, run the world, own the banks, own the means of communication.
Oh.
They are my enemies.
Okay, now let's go back to what you kicked Khalid out for. Harsh criticism of the Jews, Catholics, and others. So if you felt that way all your life, Farrakhan, why did you kick that nigga out? If you felt like that all your motherfucking life, why did you kick out Khalid Muhammad? Why you kick him out? Because them same Jews you talking about told you to kick his ass out. And so now what you gonna do is, you know, this is the age of information, this the Aquarian age, this the internet, we got the internet, you know that the people is waking up. And so now what you gonna do is act like you on our side, get us riled up to go to war so that they can motherfucking enact martial law on our ass. But you would have got away with it too if it wasn't for the meddling kids. Nigga, fuck is wrong with you? Let me keep finishing his ass. Khalid said, dig him up and kill him again. That's what Khalid said. That's what Khalid said. Now that was at the Million Man March. This is off this goofy ass nigga Instagram. Look at this silly ass nigga what Farrakhan just posted. Listen to this shit. Listen to this nigga. He posted this shit 1 day ago, as you can see. Watch this.
The world will never be the same again. White folks are going down.
What? They doing what, Farrakhan?
And Satan is going down.
What?
And Farrakhan, by God's grace, has pulled the cover off of that satanic Jew.
Whoa. So Farrakhan, by God's grace, has pulled the cover off that satanic Jew. Okay, let's go back, because what the fuck did you kick Khalid out again? For harmful criticism of the Jews? But now you can criticize them? Nigga, you didn't pull no motherfucking cover off the Jew. Bitch, you got in the bed with him. You didn't pull no cover off no Jew, nigga. You got in the bed and snuggled up, nigga, and laid your hand on his chest and let him rub your face. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, stop playing with me. Farrakhan, I'm tired of your ass. Stop fucking playing with me, Farrakhan. They coming out. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you, nigga. You got to go. I'm tired of your motherfucking shit.
Let me allow you to see a little bit further. Hold on.
Well, digital marketing is actually
Give me a
simple.
second. Hold on.
You should take online courses on Udemy.
Listen to this.
The satanic Jews.
What? I thought you just wanted to serve the Jewish community. So when did you start to feel like this?
The satanic Jews.
Now watch this shit. Farrakhan said he wanted to serve the Jews and that he believed his father was a Jew in 1996. When did he write this motherfucking letter to the courts? Huh? 1994. So around this time, Farrakhan still had it in his heart, if he didn't change it, some magical way, that he wanted to serve the Jews. He said that shit 2 years after he kicked fucking Khalid out and wrote a judge vowing that Khalid Muhammad would not be allowed to continue teaching within the Nation of Islam ministry, right? But then when black people is getting killed out here by the police and we ready to turn the fuck up, they send this bitch ass nigga to come in your face and say this.
The satanic Jews.
Get your bitch ass out of here, Farrakhan. We see you, nigga. We see you, nigga. We see you. I don't need these glasses to see. Bitch, I see you. Farrakhan, I'll see your bitch ass if I was blind. We see you, nigga. We see you. Farrakhan, listen. You're done. You're done. And let me tell you something about agents. You know why the elites use people who look like you to trick you? Because when you catch them, they easily disposable. You think them white people about to save you from us? And that don't mean we gonna physically do harm to you, but we gonna cyber drag your ass, nigga. We about to murk your ass on this internet. Bitch, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. Nigga, once I'm done with you, I'm going back to doing me. But I might have all kind of motherfucking Farrakhan meme shirts. We gonna drag your ass. Yo, we got the motherfucking everybody. We got it's called Farrakhan Logic. Hashtag Farrakhan Logic. We go get the stupid shit he say, post it, hashtag Farrakhan. We gonna drag your ass on this internet for being a fucking traitor, nigga. For being a traitor. And them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you, nigga. They're not gonna save you. And so with that being said, y'all niggas crazy. Now let me get ready to bring this to an end. All right, because I got a radio interview I'm getting ready to do. And I'm going to post a flyer on my Instagram as soon as I end this, as well as my Facebook. So if y'all want to call in and tune in.
Hold on, let me allow you to see something else before. This is my last one.
Do so. Good. Me off as a conspiracy theorist and left me the fuck alone. But y'all know I got them facts and I got them receipts. And so y'all niggas ain't shit. And you would never be shit. Nigga, your daddy wasn't shit. And you wasn't shit. And Farrakhan ain't shit. But a fucking double-talking, Freemasonic ass agent who just got exposed and watch how they throw his ass to the wolves. Watch how they about to throw his ass to the wolf. He's out of here now. He's out of here now. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the plan. This gonna be the plan. Mark my words. They gonna try to get all of the black people, celebrities, rappers, gangsters, basketball players. They gonna try to get all of the black people that they feel black people fuck with, and they gonna start magically supporting Farrakhan now. Watch, mark my words. Mark my words. Mark my words. Niggas gonna start just, I stand with Farrakhan. Farrakhan's my man. So this the internet, baby. This shit going everywhere. And so watch all of these niggas who we feel that we validate gonna try to psychologically influence us to validate Farrakhan again. Don't fall for it. All them niggas in the lives together.
There we go.
All of them niggas. It's their job to keep you foolish. Don't go for it.
Now, I understand that some of you are young Pharaoh fans, and I love the brother dearly. But if you think that that was wise for that young brother to call Farrakhan a bitch, I question whether or not, like, how old are you? If you thought that that was wise, then you are a fool. Now, what I will say, and by all means, the 200 people watching, hit that like button. Hit that like button right now. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button right now. If you haven't shared this video, share the video right now. But let me say this to you. The brother said some things within his videos that was the truth. Okay? That's not the debate. The brother said some things. Let me say that. The brother said some things that were true. He did. That's not that wasn't the debate. I never professed to be a Muslim, number one. And I never told you guys that I agree with the doctrine of Islam in totality. But I would be a liar if I didn't say that some of my knowledge comes from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I would be a liar if I told you that I don't appreciate the infinite mind of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because without the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, there is no Malcolm X. Without the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, you have no Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Without the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, you have no motherfucking Khalid Muhammad. So to disrespect, that looks crazy when people like glorify Malcolm and make Malcolm into a god. They say you say fuck the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, but then you make Malcolm a god when there would be no Malcolm without the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You guys say fuck Farrakhan, and then you make Khalid a god, but there would be no Khalid without the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. This makes no sense. This makes no sense at all. Without the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, there is no Malcolm X. Without the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, there is no Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Without the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, there is no Khalid Muhammad. Without the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, there's no even Black Panther movement. There's no Black Panther movement without the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because originally the Black Panthers was called the Sons of Malcolm. And you cannot be a son of Malcolm if you're not a son of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So to speak against the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and then glorify his students. Now, I agree that some went to become more eloquent speakers than the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I agree that some people became very knowledgeable and powerful. But at the same time, my people, just because you go to a school or you gain more knowledge, that doesn't mean that you're more wiser. That doesn't mean that you're greater. That doesn't mean that you're more righteous. Some of you people are fools. And you're going to encourage these young people to evolve into greater fools with your stupidity. I got a lot of love for General Seti? Yes, I do. General Seti is a very knowledgeable man. But he is a knowledgeable fool. He's not wise. He's not wise at all. Because if he was wise, he would not co-sign the shit that young Pharaoh did. I would have never sat up there and let my brother do no shit like that. The love that I have for my brother would have hindered him from even doing anything like that. Why? Because I love my brother. That's why. I would never let Freeze just sit up there and jump off a motherfucking cliff. Why? Because I love Freeze. I would never allow Johnny Cash to sit up there and throw himself off a cliff. Why? Because I love Johnny Cash. That's why. When your brother is wrong and you do not correct your brother in his wrong, you are an enabler of him being wrong. Is Pharaoh knowledgeable? Yes. The knowledge that he conveyed within the videos, you know what I mean, was some of it right. Some of it. Because some of you are so lost. A lot of that shit y'all thought that was just some big, oh my God, ooh, shit. See, I know how black people are. I love you, but I just know how you are. If a motherfucker scream or use profanity or holler, he said passionately, he show you passages where something is read, show you clips of a video, not show it to you in its entirety, he can manipulate you. He can charm and disarm you into believing that the lie is the truth. Hit that like button right now. Hit that like button right now. Hit that share button. As far as, and let me say this, because, you know, no, brother, you out of bounds with that. Because Tupac, if Pac was alive, Pac would have corrected that brother. They got clips right now. I can show you clips right now. This is what, hold on, man. This is what Pac, let me show you something. Pac didn't hate Farrakhan. Pac didn't hate Farrakhan at all, brother. Let me show you something. Pac didn't hate, people better know what they saying. Pac didn't hate Farrakhan, brother, at all.
Please welcome Tupac.
So don't change your statements now, brother. Stay the way you was.
I saw him the other day, and we threw a little love at each other because we're both going through a lot right now. We go way back, man. First time you were here, you were with Digital Underground, and
same gang when you had all the gang. I was here for that. I came up on the show a few times. And we had our ups and downs, but I think right now we had the best part that you and I could ever get to. Like when I saw you on the street, when I wanted to tell you what you did with Farrakhan was so great because we haven't been as supportive of you as we could have been. When I say we, I mean, you know, the rappers and the young black crowd. And when you did that, it was just like you made us shut up. You know what I'm saying? All this time you said, we went on the studio, we're going to do something. You did like 3 different things at one time. And I was like, damn.
You know, but I never understood the lack of support because I'm the only show that ever put rappers on.
But we don't see it like that. It's the way they get us like crabs in a bucket. We see one black man coming up having his own show, and we want to be on your show. We want to be on your show when we first come out. You know how young rap is. I want to be when I first come out.
Hold on.
But of course you can't, so I go, I'm saying but it's time for me to really see what this business is about, you know, how you have your ups and downs and your valleys and your mountains. You gotta just
I want to know if y'all seen that in the beginning.
Yeah. I'm glad you and Mike are talking, man. Can you talk anything
Hold
to
on.
them about that?
Well,
We
Tyson
rewinding.
called me from the before. Get that feeling.
I want you to hear
I saw
that.
him the other day, and we threw a little love at each other because we're both going through a lot right now. We go way back, man. First time you were here, you were with Digital Underground, and
Same gang when you had all the gang here for that. I came up on the show a few times. And we had our ups and downs, but I think right now we had the best part that you and I could ever get to. Like when I saw you on the street, when I wanted to tell you what you did with Farrakhan was so great because we haven't been as supportive of you as we could have been. When I say we, I mean, you know, the rappers and the young black crowd. And when you did that, it was just like you made us shut up. You know what I'm saying? All this time you saying, you women on the studio gonna do something. You did like 3 different things at one time.
Hold on.
Like, yeah.
You know, but I never understood the lack of support because I'm the only show that ever put rappers on.
But we don't see it like that. It's the way they get us like crabs in a bucket. We see one black man coming up having his own.
Him and the Arsenio Hall was having they little misunderstandings. But when he saw Arsenio Hall supporting Farrakhan, that's how Pop gained a liking for Arsenio Hall supporting Farrakhan. That's how he gained it. Hold on. And I appreciate Sonia coming up here with the $5. Thank you, baby. Good looking. But you know, that's just keeping that thing all the way real. Pac didn't have no hatred, brother, at all. You know, see, what happens with the internet is this. People will take, just like they did with Dr. Umar Johnson, they'll take bits and parts of paperwork and they'll present it to you, but they won't present it to you in totality. Okay, Tony then came up in here with $50, man. Blessings to you, bro. Blessings to you. So, you know, and when you present information, you have to present it in totality and allow the people to think for themselves. For themselves. Don't sit up there and show partial. Show it all. So when he showed Farrakhan saying satanic Jews, he wasn't speaking on the whole population of Jews. Even the scripture speaks in Revelation of fake Jews. And I don't want to get into that because I know I'll lose y'all, but a lot of the people that y'all think that's Hebrews, they not Hebrews. So that's what the scripture meant in Revelations. A lot of them people that y'all be thinking that's Jews, those are not Jews. Some of y'all sitting over there calling the sons of Esau, you know, you respecting and liking them as Jews, but that's another subject. But you know what I mean? He wasn't speaking on the real authentic Jews. He was speaking on, you understand me, the satanic Jews. And the brother was right according to scripture. But see, when you are moving in emotions, when you moving in your emotionalism, you can't even, and this is what I'm saying to you young brothers, because a lot of y'all, you fans, and I want you to move that shit out the way. Fuck being a fan of Sinful, fuck being a fan of Young Pharaoh, General Seti of the Nation and all that. I'm speaking to you as men. Fuck all this YouTube shit. I'm speaking to you as men. Alright? Ain't nobody above nobody. You know what I mean? There's a lot of motherfuckers in the comment section. You way more educated and smarter than I am. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm the slowest nigga up in this motherfucker. God is just using my dumb ass to tell you something right now, because I don't want to see some of you young, bright, intelligent, knowledgeable, unwise motherfuckers get killed for making unwise statements. Your statements can be the truth, but if you conveying it in anger, if you're conveying it in hatred, if you're conveying it at the wrong, it's not even the expedient time for this, and you don't have no wisdom with what you're saying, and you don't choose your words carefully, if you don't choose your words correctly, brother, you will sit up there, you understand me, and see the end, your demise quickly, immediately. You know what I mean? Let me just say this. I don't want to get into a lot of stuff that the brother said. If y'all call up here and say that, then that's on y'all. But did the brother have some information to present? Yes, but he was angry and he was emotional the whole time. The scripture teaches that soft words turn away wrath. If you study the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, when the minister speaks, he speaks with a soft tone. Every now and then he'll raise his voice. But if you really look at Minister Farrakhan, and if you look at Minister Malcolm X, you don't hear them, and God said, come on. You don't see them doing that. You see those brothers speaking intellectually, eloquently, fluently, pertaining to any subject. Malcolm always spoke fluently and eloquently, you know what I mean? And he spoke with a soft tone. Every now and then the brother raised his voice. But see, when it comes to black people, all you got to do is say something with passion, and they will move up on the passion, you know what I mean, that you spoke with. Motherfucker can be like, and through my diligent study, I found out that Islam ain't shit, and 2 + 2, nigga, is 9. Now what? And because blacks emotionally react to things, to statements, motherfuckers say some shit like that, and motherfuckers will be in the comment section. Wow, damn, woo, what? He just revealed that 2 + 2 is 10. Woo! And the nigga ain't saying nothing. But when you say something passionately and you deliver it right, you can get away with saying a bunch of bullshit. You can get away with saying a whole bunch of half-truths. You can get away with saying lies because you're saying something passionately. And those that are ignorant will see the fraudulent as authentic simply because they haven't done the diligent research themselves. That's why the scripture told you to study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman needing not to be ashamed, rightly divided the words of truth. Notice it never said study the word of God. It said study. And you don't have to be a Christian or a Muslim. You don't have to be a Roman Catholic. You don't have to be in none of these denominations to take time out to study. I told all of the young pimps, the Macs, the players, the gangsters, and the D-boys to study religiosity. I told you that. I encouraged you to do that. Why wouldn't you study something that governs the mentalities of those that's in society? Why wouldn't you study the doctrines, you know what I mean, within these denominations? Why wouldn't you do that? I encourage y'all to do that. So you don't have to be that. But like I said, some of y'all are so into, you know, emotions. Emotions. Nigga don't have to say shit. And through my diligent research, I found out that Minister Farrakhan is the son of Elvis. How y'all gonna believe the minister when he's the son of Elvis? He's speaking against the white man and he's the son of Elvis. All of this time, y'all been sitting over there praising a man that's the son of Elvis Presley. And motherfuckers will sit up there, woo! He just, man, I would have never thought Farrakhan was the son of Elvis. Goddamn. And that's all that happened. That's all that happened. It was a bunch of hollering. It was a bunch of screaming. It was a bunch of profanity. It was anger. And see, when you are a speaker, when you're a preacher, when you're a teacher, when you conveying information, brother, you cannot convey it in the spirit of madness. Because if you're conveying information, whether the information be false or whether the information be valid, if you're conveying it in the spirit of madness, your intelligence cannot be conveyed to the highest degree. Because you are allowing your madness, you're allowing anger, you're allowing emotionalism to govern you. And then people will come behind it. He ain't emotional, he just passionate. He just passionate. He just passionate. No, he's feminine. This is feminine. Anytime you see somebody saying, oh, we about to get you. Yes, we about to be all on the internet, honey. And yes, we about to sit up there. We about to be on your ass, Farrakhan. We about to sit up there. We might can't do nothing in the street, but we about to sit up there and be all on the internet, honey. We about to share it all over. We about to put it all out there. Yes, yes. This is a feminine spirit. And I know this breaks y'all heart because, that's, your boy. And I know that, some of these guys is, gangsters. But a lot of these so-called gangsters is feminine. You know what I mean? It's feminine. Feminine. We have glorified so-called gangster behavior, outlandish behavior, rambunctious behavior, and we said that this shit was gangster. He on some G shit. He on some gang banging shit. As much as I love Pop, you know what I mean? These were ways this wasn't it. Some of y'all got the wrong role models. Okay? It's good to learn from a person or from their wise words and from them being a proverb on what not to do. I didn't say a homosexual. Some of y'all got that messed up. You can be a heterosexual feminine male. You could be a heterosexual feminine man. Okay? Just because you're feminine, that does not mean that you're gay. But when young brother Pharaoh made them statements that he made, oh yeah, we might can't get up in the streets. Yeah, but we about to sit up there and get you together, honey. Yes, we about to be all on the internet. Y'all make sure y'all share this. We about to get the Nation of Islam all together, girl. Yes. And you had these niggas all up in the comment section taking off their panties, showing their hatred for the nation. Yes, I can't stand the nation. I was in there and they were just getting all on me because I didn't sell enough bean pies. Fuck them. Come on with it, young Pharaoh. Yes. This is, yeah. Hold on. What y'all be doing? Y'all be powing and wowing and boom and throwing shades and all of that shit. Oh, yeah. Ooh. This was feminine. But y'all didn't call this shit out, though. That man, I just showed it to you. Nobody sat up there and spoke about the spirit that the brother is conveying the information in. This sound like your baby mama and stuff. Yeah, and Sinful might be big, he might got his channel, but we about to get him together, girl. Right. You know what I'm saying? You want to push your little pimp thing. We about to get you together, girl. Shit, no man be acting like this. Goddamn, what Farrakhan do to you? You know what I'm saying? Brother, when you are angry or when you are governed by madness, it does not matter how knowledgeable you are. Listen, let me say this. The people that I speak on, they more knowledgeable than me. These guys are way more intelligent than me. Everybody in the comment section is way more intelligent than me. But the reason why I would defeat pretty much everybody in the comment section and everybody I speak on in a debate or anything or roasting or something like that is because I know how to play on the emotions. Just the fact that these brothers are emotional, man, I dog walk their ass in a debate. I sit up there and take my belt off and spank niggas in a damn debate. Why? Because you're too easy to get into your feelings. So it don't matter that you know the origin of this and you speak to UFOs and all of that shit. I'ma pull your motherfucking ass from them UFOs back down to earth and get your ass to sit up there and have that argumentative spirit and spank you with this motherfucking game. Yeah, I don't care about you studying Kemet. You can study Kemet. You can study the nation. You ain't gonna be able to defeat this motherfucking, you understand me, uncommon information that I got coming with this game. That's why all of them niggas, it ain't because I'm so intelligent or I'm so bright. No, it's just that my dumb ass got this game. And I'm not gonna let a lame sit up there and get me out of my character while I'm sitting over there getting feminine talking about, yes, we about to sit up there and get them together. Share it on the internet. Come on, man. Hit that like button right now. Hit the like button right now. Hit the share button. I'm getting ready in a minute to open up the phone line. Let me just make a few more statements because I got more videos to do today. But don't play with me. Sit up there and hit that like button. Sit up there and hit that share button. Sit up there, you understand me? If you haven't comment. If you never called, you need to call. You know what I mean? But I wanted to make this known. I don't have no hatred for young Pharaoh. I got nothing but love for young Pharaoh. But the brother has to understand that when he speaks, you know, on Minister Farrakhan in the spirit that he spoke in, with all this bitch, it remind me of a girl with them SWV nails standing outside on the payphone just hollering and screaming. You know, and it's so distasteful that even if the brother is knowledgeable, it still won't be profitable because he doesn't come with the right presentation. So, you know, him being knowledgeable, it doesn't matter. I taught you guys that everything got to be presentable before, you understand me, it's acceptable. You coming in the wrong spirit. And he came in the wrong spirit all of them videos. It was like he was, yes, I'm about to bring him down. Yes, I'm about to get him. And it was a bunch of feminine guys in the comment section talking about some yes, go ahead. Yes, Pharaoh, we with you. And like I said, these black women encourage, I love my sisters. But y'all sitting over there, you understand me, y'all encouraging the wrong behavior. And I want you young brothers to know that just because you got a multitude showing you gratitude, just because you have some beautiful sisters, you know what I mean, in your comment section, you know what I mean, oh, you were so, oh my God, you're so powerful. Oh, I enjoyed you. Oh, you're so knowledgeable. Ooh, when you broke it down like this and broke it down like that, you know what I mean? Some of y'all take that shit to heart. You take it to your head. You know what I'm saying? You take it to your heart, you take it to your mind, you start believing that shit. You know what I mean? And you start feeling like you God for real. You know what I mean? And you start getting, every time somebody challenge you or disagree with you, you start getting feminine, you start getting angry, you start throwing a sissy fit. You know what I mean? You start saying, ooh, we about to do this on the internet, share this. Shit is terrible. So for my young brothers, be careful about what brother you allow to lead you. If he emotionally reacts to situations and conversations that within conversations that people they don't agree with him on, and you see him emotionally reacting like your mama or your auntie or your sister, that ain't the man that you should be following. Get as much knowledge as you can, but as far as following his behavior, it's destructive. And I hate to say that, as much as I love black women, they encourage young brothers to sit up there and get into a continuity of manifesting stupidity. Back with all of that, that's right. You told them, young Pharaoh. You told them. Oh my God, you dropped bombs. And then if the nigga end up dead, or somebody in his family or somebody close to him end up dead, then what you gonna say then? Like I said, you know what I mean? Stop encouraging foolishness. Yes, the brother gave some valid information, but the spirit that he conveyed it in was feminine. And then, you understand me, the presentation that he gave, it was all off. Everything that brother said in totality was not right. You know what I mean? Honestly, a lot of that information, he wasn't doing nothing but reiterating what he said years ago. You know what I mean? That wasn't no revelation. But, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? For those that don't study and do diligent research themselves, when they finally hear something, they look at it as, oh my God, oh my God, ooh, wow, oh my God, wow, this was, woo, shit. And the cold part is, you gonna watch them motherfucking videos. This is the sad part about the internet. People gonna watch them damn videos and they're not gonna do no research themselves. What's sad is that he has over 100,000 subscribers over there. And most of the people over there are going to listen to the information and go off of on that information alone as if it's thus saith the Lord. As if the information that he gave was so irrefutable that you could just take it because Pharaoh said it. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So because they're not going to do any diligent research on their own to find out, why did the minister say that statement? Why did the minister make that comment within that video? Why did he say satanic Jews? How many of you think went back to the video and watched the video of Minister Farrakhan when he said satanic Jews in its entirety? How many? Or how many did just sit up there and just, listen to young brother Pharaoh and just say, well, Pharaoh said it, you know what I mean? It got to be right because Pharaoh said it. You know what I mean? They just take it. The people within the black subconscious movement are just like the people up in the Christian and Baptist church. The reason why most Christian and Baptist ministers can basically preach that religious bullshit over the pulpit and continue being a hypocrite and reap off the benefits even though they fraudulent because your ass stay ignorant. You don't do no motherfucking research on your goddamn own. The reason why he could preach to you about Easter and you speak in a tongue as Casper the Friendly Ghost give you to speak in is because, you understand me, you don't do no diligent research on your own. The reason a few months ago that you were so-called celebrating the birth of Christ on December the 25th is because you do not do no diligent research on your own. The reason why you sitting over there praying to Mary and praying to all these male Jezebels and female Jezebels and shit on the goddamn walls and all of that shit is because you don't do no diligent research on your own. The reason why you don't know nothing about Nimrod is because you don't do no diligent research on your own. The reason why not too long ago, y'all was sitting over there, Christians and religious people celebrating Valentine's Day, you know what I mean, a pedophile day, is because you don't do no diligent research on your own. You just go with the flow. You a go with the flow ass nigga. You a go with the flow ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, the reason why you celebrate these days, the reason why, you keep making a decision to stay up in that religion, because you don't sit up there and make a decision on studying, on doing some diligent research. So the pastor can just get up there and just say any goddamn thing. And as long as he sound good, as long as he know how to hoop good, you gonna go with it. And that's the same thing in the black subconscious movement with these hotep niggas. You understand me? Sitting up here saying a whole bunch of half-truths, sitting over there saying things passionately, using profanity, you know what I mean? And those who don't study, they just look at it like, wow. A motherfucker could sit up there and be like, you know what I mean? I done some research and I found out that God don't exist, Jesus don't exist, Buddha don't exist, Confucius don't exist. None of them motherfuckers exist. The only thing that exists, bitch, is my dick. I done some research today and I found out my dick, you understand me, is the largest planet within the planet. You understand me? And bitch, you ain't gonna be able to stand it if you fuck with it. A motherfucker say that and bitch be like, wow, I've never thought about that. I never done no study on all of that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I did that study today, queen, and we need to go somewhere and go build. And her dumb ass gonna go with it because she's a go with the flow bitch. And some of you niggas got the same spirit of a bitch. See, I'm not teaching you religion. And if I did have a religion, it would be called pimping and hoeing. The only thing I'm here for is to teach you game. Okay, that's the thing, game. So when you go to church, bring the game. When you go to the mosque, bring the game. When you go to your job, your career, bring the game. Because everybody and their mama is trying to charm and disarm you. So as long as you gamed up, nobody can manipulate you and accumulate off your motherfucking ass if you stay in the spirit of this game. One thing we know is that this game is true. We don't know about these religions. We don't know about all these gods. We don't know about all these niggas that act like they gods. But we know about one thing we do know that's irrefutable is this motherfucking game, though. That's what we do know, you understand me, that's true, is this game. So, yeah, that's what I believe in. Saying, do you believe in Jesus? Saying, do you believe in Confucius? Saying, do you believe in Buddha? Saying, do you believe in Scientology? No, nigga, I believe, you understand me, in the motherfucking game. That's what I believe in. And if I have to use these religions to make you believe in these non-existent motherfuckers, you understand me, to count these existing motherfuckers, then that's the fuck I do. Because I believe in game. That's what I believe in. I believe in game, nigga. That's what I believe in. So, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. I believe in pimping. I believe in hoeing. And because you motherfuckers don't have no game, you go to these other channels and motherfuckers using 15 and 20 and 25 letter words and hybrid and they talking about Kemet and they talking about this and they talking about that. You be impressed with the shit because it's like, wow, and especially bitches because they don't be reading. So they're like, wow, until you ghetto niggas, you don't read on your own. So when you hear somebody use a big word, you're like, wow. So anything that you're not familiar with or knowledgeable about, you just hear something and it's like, wow. And you're not going to, that's why I said, having a big platform on YouTube and these platforms on other sites, this shit is very dangerous because a lot of y'all just going to sit up there, you know, and just take the shit and just go. You know what I mean? You just going to take the shit and go. And I know a lot of Christians going to be mad. Y'all tear me up all. You don't believe in Jesus? You know what I mean? Let me just, I don't want to get no arguments. One thing we do know, because y'all been questioning me, what do I believe in, all this shit? I believe in game. Okay? So if they ever ask you what sin's religion, sin believe in pimping and whoring. Sin believe in game. That's what sin believe in. All right, now, sit up there, y'all, and go ahead and open up these phone lines. Selena, go ahead, baby, and put that 504 line in there. I got other videos to do tonight, so I'm only going to take calls in for about an hour. Yeah, man. What's going on, Jay? I got 5 on it. Jay just got it. Jay just sat up there and sent the 5. Good looking. All right, hold on. Hello? Hello?
Stan. Yeah, Stan. Man, hey, you telling the real right now. Because, you know, I follow Pharaoh. Well, I used to follow him a little. But he kind of threw me off with, like, just bragging about his knowledge. And really, they just memorized a lot of alleged historical events and then repeat it. But then brag about how knowledgeable they are. Like, I got the most knowledge. I've never heard a knowledgeable person brag about how much knowledge they got. But that's a different story. But it's crazy how I feel like he said some real stuff, you know, here and there about Farrakhan. I mean, that's debatable or whatever you want to call it. But the way he was talking was just ignorant and out of line. He could convey the message way better, you know? And it seems like he's eating this internet. He's drinking the Kool-Aid from the internet because he started talking about like they was about to cyber bully Farrakhan.
Yeah,
like,
man.
We want to get you cyber. We're really going to get you. Oh, I'm smashing on you. Dude, you don't know, Fruit of Islam ain't no joke, man. This ain't no game. You living in an internet world. You know what I'm saying? Because if they catch you in the streets, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? After he disrespected the man, calling him a bitch 100 times. Like, man, I just couldn't believe it, dog. I'm like, this dude got way too much knowledge to be coming at Farrakhan like that. For what reason? You know what I'm saying?
He got knowledge, but
good enough reason.
He got knowledge, brother,
like
but
that.
he got knowledge, but you know, having knowledge is one thing, having wisdom is another. Shouts out to Shelly's fine ass for giving me $5, and also Paulina for giving me that $4.99. Good looking, baby. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, Paulina gonna call in too. I'm looking forward to your call. But go ahead, brother. We listening to you.
Yeah,
We being blessed.
And you know, I got love for Khalid Muhammad. You know, I'm a Khalid Muhammad type of guy. But I understand Farrakhan, you know, he made the way. And Khalid Muhammad was a real man, though. Because him and Farrakhan fell out. You know what I'm saying? They had their differences. Farrakhan kind of threw him under the bus. But what did Khalid Muhammad do? Every time they asked him about Farrakhan, he said nothing but good about Farrakhan.
That's a lie, brother.
Documented.
That's a lie. That's a lie, brother. See, this
No,
is.
I mean,
Let me say something before you go. See, like I said, when nobody knows anything, people can say everything about something that they know nothing about. Now, I'm not in the Nation of Islam. I'm already knowing that if I was to just leave the pimping and join the nation or the Black Conscious Movement, I would really be that nigga. But just to let you know, yes, he did. He did speak negative about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan quite often. So he made statements like, must the student, you know, teach the teacher? You know, he was saying that, Minister Farrakhan had pretty much strayed away and backslid on the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
he did.
You're right. I could correct myself. I mean, he never talked about Elijah Muhammad. He always gave him love. You're right. You're 100% right.
Yeah,
Elijah
brother, I'm not in the
Muhammad,
Nation
he
of
always never
Islam,
talked
but I function with a lot of brothers within the nation, and I got a lot of love for the Nation of Islam. I do. Go ahead, I'm listening though.
Yeah, you're 100% right. It was Elijah Muhammad, he always said he got the teachings from, and he always gave love to Elijah Muhammad. You're right. But I mean, the thing was terrible though, man. This guy calling him a bitch, and I mean, like, it's an internet game. I don't understand. Like, what is it? Like, and that's a new era. Like, because I don't think the Nation of Islam take that nicely. This ain't no internet new era stuff that you're gonna call a man a bitch, and it's supposed to be cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. Well,
let me say this. Farrakhan is not a young Farrakhan. This is the wise Farrakhan. This is what they fail to realize, that people evolve. Just like I said, be merciful to young Pharaoh, because he also will evolve. He will evolve too. People evolve. The longer you stay involved, hopefully you will evolve mentally, intellectually. Okay? And you will choose your words more carefully when you're conveying messages. Not just with young brother Pharaoh and the Nation of Islam, but the information that I'm giving, it wasn't to just one denomination. It was to everybody in all walks of life. You have to find a way to speak to people. Your message can be very correct, but your presentation on, conveying the information that you're conveying is the best definition of wrong. So if I have the right information, but the wrong presentation, it doesn't matter how valid my information is. My presentation is wrong. I'm getting into a continuity of using profanity, speaking on a man that got decades on me. Yes, nigga, you got 100,000 subscribers to a fucking YouTube channel, but you ain't never sat up there and united millions of black men more than one time, nigga. You ain't never done that. So he ain't done enough. And like I said, as much as I love my sisters, it was sad to see sisters in the comment section supporting this bullshit. You supporting this man getting killed. It was almost like, like black women, it's kind of like they love to see an ignorant nigga. They love to see a motherfucking foolish man just sitting over there acting out in stupidity. Because it was nothing wise about what the brother did at all. This was not wise. It was distasteful. Terrible. You know what I mean? Black women just all in the comments, yes, Pharaoh, come on. Yeah, he a bitch. Fuck the nation. Come on. Yeah, they don't like the truth. You're right. Yeah. Go ahead, Pharaoh, get yours. And like I said, if that nigga gets sniped or if he get killed, then it's, oh my God, I can't believe they did that to young Pharaoh. Oh my God.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't understand. He don't know. This ain't no internet stuff. What he did was just way out of line. It's not the internet world he living in. I could feel him. He's speaking from an internet world, because when he started saying that cyber, he gonna smash on Farrakhan cyber league, but not physically, and they just gonna do a campaign on the internet. I'm like, this dude is out of touch. Like, what the hell are you talking about? A campaign on the internet? Like, you just gonna disrespect them on the internet and just think it's all good? Like, I don't understand that.
See, like I said, Farrakhan, brother, mentally, he's in the heavens, okay? So, little Pharaoh is not, he doesn't have enough in him to pull Farrakhan down from the heavens to acknowledge him. So he will never get any acknowledgement from Farrakhan, because mentally he's in the heavens, okay? So the only thing that he would have to worry about is the young brothers that profess and possess love for the minister. he would have to worry about the brothers who profess and possess love for the nation that ain't even in the nation. See, that's why I said this was unwise. You're behind a computer screen with short ass General SETI that's about 5 or 5'6". You know what I mean? You got General SETI and a few more. But I just want y'all internet niggas to know, the YouTubers, that I don't want you to get these subscribes and these likes and these comments fucked up. All them people talking about they love you and gonna support you, they might send you some money. They might give you some comments. The bitches that like your intelligence, they might sit up there and suck your dick and make you file for sperm bankruptcy. The niggas might sit up there and applaud you and glorify you. But when it come time to get into these streets, dog, when it come time to catch that fade, when it come time to be on some man shit, I don't think Pharaoh is a bitch. I don't think General SETI is a bitch. But when it comes to going against a nation, when it comes against to basically going against the motherfucking government on that pavement, none of that shit matters. Because you're going against a whole nation. This is dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb as fuck.
100,000 subscribers nowadays could, give you that illusion that you got a team behind you. But you really don't got no physical bodies behind you in real life. But, some people, they get caught up in subscribers and internet fame and start thinking they're more powerful than Farrakhan. I got more, I got the youth or, whatever they think. But it's just crazy to me. It's just real crazy. He called the black women God. So you got a couple of black women that's going to support
he got a bunch of ashy shantays and shambazias over there thinking that they God and shit. Bitch ain't even washed her motherfucking ass, and he got these bitches thinking that they God. Now listen now. Let me tell you this. First of all, he's too smart of a young brother to believe that the black woman is God. And for the black women right now, I got 6 dislikes. You know I love you, but if you believe that you God and you disagree with what the fuck I'm saying, by all means hit the dislike button. But I'm here to tell you that your black ashy ass, I love you. Yes, you are a queen. You all of that. But bitch, no, you is not the no. He got these women. He got women over there. You understand me? Really like feeling that shit. And they, like I said, I teach game. I don't teach religion. Okay. And because the women are receiving game over here, when they go out into the streets, can't no motherfucker just sit up there and just say, yeah, queen, you the queen of 1,000 moons. I did some research and found out you from the tribe of good pussy. You know what I mean? And I'm from the tribe of big dick niggas, so we need to get together and build. Like, you can't come to women that listen to me and conform. They're not going to just conform to that shit. Why? Because they gamed up. So, them women over there, they not gamed up. They just sitting over there choosing. You know what I mean? They think Pharaoh is cute. He's saying that the black woman is God. And I respect the teachings of Brother Ben and everything like that. But they have to understand that most of our beautiful black women, they have low self-esteem. So, if you give them something to believe in, that raises their self-esteem. That raises their confidence. So even though they don't, like young Pharaoh, he don't believe that the black woman is God. Because if he truly believed that the black woman is God, he would have never called Dr. Mayat a bitch. Okay, but that's another subject. But you know what I'm saying? He don't believe that shit. But this is some good game. This is some good game. And it's beneficial because the black women get to gain off the game. Even though it's a lie, it still can make you feel like, you know what I mean, you're somebody. So the big head bitch that didn't feel like she was somebody, she can hear a beautiful speech and her big head ass can feel like she's somebody today. So that's cool. You know what I mean? That's what's, he could get paid. He's a convict. He got a good hustle. He's profiting off of that. And I want bro to keep profiting by all means. I'm not a hater of young Pharaoh. I love that brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I love Brother Ben X. But at the same time, calling Minister Farrakhan a bitch and all of that, Brother, this is unwise. This is stupid.
Man, this dude sounded like a disgruntled baby mama on that video. He disappointed me with that because he just was like bitch every other word. Like he didn't just call him a bitch one time. He just sounded like somebody's baby mama. How the girls get around each other and be like bitch, 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 bitch. That's what he just sounded like. Like I'm like damn. Like man, us as black men, we was raised by our mama. And 2018 is really showing it. It's really showing it that we raised by our mama.
Hold on.
Because,
let me say this.
Yeah.
Omar, you could type your statement again. I meant to accept it, but I accidentally deleted it, bro. You could type your shit again. You were saying that Dr. Mayat is a bitch. Just look up the word bitch. I don't want you to think that I'm deleting your comments. Because see, one thing over at Young Pharaoh's channel, if you say anything, you know, over there, because I seen Muslim brothers, you know what I mean, trying to say this and that. And them brothers was getting taken off left and right. You know what I'm saying? So, no, you whatever statement that you want to make, you can make it in the comment section. If you're a fan for Young Pharaoh and you want to call me a bitch for speaking against Young Pharaoh, then, you know, I mean, be like your leader and be emotional. You know what I mean? I ain't going to block you. But I just wanted to make that very known that this was unwise. But go ahead, brother. We listening. I just had to get that out there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's showing more that we was raised by our mama. Like, the manhood is just going away. And, I mean, he really just kind of confirmed it for me even more. Like, he just running around just saying bitch like a baby mama. It just was crazy to me. I was just very disappointed in that because I actually think the brother got something good to say sometimes. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just crazy to me.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is crazy. But look, because I only got a few more minutes, bro, I'm going to take some more of these calls.
All right, man. Good talking to you.
All right, bro. Oh, shut up. You trying to... And with that being said, family, get your ass out of here. Hello? Hello?
Hey, hello.
Hey.
I didn't hear you at first when you answered.
Oh, okay.
The second time, I think it was coming in. I'm so glad you did a live on this topic because I said, you know, I was so irritated. When I first saw them, the first live, I think they started it on Friday night. When I first saw it, immediately I thought about when I was in elementary and it would be two girls, the bald-headed girls that would always be fighting and they would like have them struggle, ponytails in their head, and one would be like, they'd be standing outside like on lunch hour and they would be trying to fight as to who gonna get the double Dutch cord. So one would be standing like, you know, girl, give it to me, it's my turn, let me turn, I'm first, like this.
Yeah.
It was so female-ish when I was watching it. It just became so comical because at first I said they can't be possibly serious, and they became so serious. So it was like their energy was, I guess they were just high-fiving off of each other's energy of who can be the most stupidest, who can, and that's not even a word, but I'm creating it. Who could be the most stupidest? Who could,
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I heard when I heard them niggas. I was like, when I heard Pharaoh, this all I heard when he was like, yes, and we gonna get on the internet. We are gonna bash you all on the internet. When I heard him say that, this is all I heard. Let me get it ready.
Boy, stop.
They was like, come on. We about to sit up there and get on the internet. We about to bring it in. It's about to be a girl fight. Hold on, let me get to the chorus. Hold on. When he said that, I was like, wait a minute, Pharaoh. They were sitting over there in the comment section like, we about to get him. They're like, hey. They're like, yes, get him, girl, yes. Hold on. Hold on. Here go the crew. They was all in the comment section like. Oh shit! They was in the comment section. They took off their heels like, yes, come on. Go ahead.
Honestly, as a black woman, woman, I can say this. Men may get backlash from this, but as a black woman, that's our problem. We so broken and we have such great low self-esteem. We just want attention from anybody. You know, the reason why is so many women co-signing all that foolishness is because they want the attention. First of all, just off of principle, women are attracted to a man who is knowledgeable, right? Who has more knowledge than they do. But second of all, they looking at this man and they believe in, I look at him as a young boy. I know he is age, but he's very young-minded to me. But anyway, they looking at him and they thinking, oh, I want him to choose me, as a moderator, choose me, show me some attention, shout out my name, because they are so deprived emotionally. They don't feel secure in themselves, being alone, just being confident in who they are as women. So they co-sign a lot of negative behavior, but see, a lot of that goes back to the whole broken homes and, the fact that they don't have, and I'm an example of that, they don't have strong men examples, right, when they growing up. So they think, you think about, to me, I say growing up, it was always the girl always being the one instigating the fight between two guys, right? Mm-hmm. It rarely would you see two guys like, yeah, man, get him. It will be always the girls like, oh, get him. He said this. And to me, that's the problem. One thing you always say that a man should not be taking instructions from women. Men need to understand, like a man understands that, like, yes, you can listen to what a woman says, but you're not making moves off of what she says, right? You know what I'm saying? She call you emotional and you jumping and getting as emotional as her. That makes no sense. Or you reacting just as well as she reacted. And that's why when I saw them, I said, this is a shame, because it's sad that he's so strongly influenced by Steady, because even though Steady has the knowledge and what he has, it's like that demonic spirit, it was just jumping off of them. They was like playing Batman together. It was like pop, pop, pop.
Man.
And I was like, am I the only one that finds it so strange as a woman watching this? And to me, to attack, the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, I have seen him in person. I have been in his presence. I see a lot of people, they have created all these personas on this YouTube and social media land that they have lived behind this. Like, get in a man's presence, get in a person's aura to see really what they bring into the table, just out of respect. That's the problem. We got this issue where we're not respecting our elders. There are a lot of things that, from my network, I have older people in corporate America that I may not like the way they move or the way they communicate, but you will never see me disregarding or trying to disrespect their legacy. That's their legacy. They did it. They have accomplishments. And for you to get on, to me, it was just so, I just was like, is this a war? I was like, this is just an attack from the pit of hell. Like, it's just an all-out war in Black America, period. Black across the world. It's like, we don't got to worry about nobody. The deeper issue is, y'all worried about this person, that person. We doing it to each other, period. And if anybody's young, listening to this video, watching this live, stop falling for stupidity. Y'all don't know these people in real life. They will go and do a live like that and get their rocks off like, man, we got everybody warned. We inciting everybody. You a pawn. Don't fall for it. Just like Sia said earlier, study. Stop believing what somebody say. Stop believing. I grew up with a mother that was like, don't believe all of what you hear. Study everything. So I couldn't sit in church and the pastor say something, and I'm like, that don't make sense to what I read in the Bible. Let me research. No, he didn't say that right. He took that out of context. And again, to go back, that's why the Black church is so inundated with so many women, because they looking for a man to choose them. Whether it's on social media, whether it's in person, all you have to do is say something that a person could appear, that they know have knowledge. They all over, oh yes. And in real life, would you want your son emulating that? Would you want your son on social media going after a nation of Islam? All of the good. You can focus on whatever you want to focus on. All of the good that they have done for the Black man. But that's what you want to do. That's what you want to say. I got him on the internet. Yes, let's go. Let's get all the Twitter fingers. Hey. I was like, is it real? I said, wait a minute. This is 2018. This is not. But you know what made me upset? There are a lot of people making answer videos like, yeah, he was right. Are y'all serious?
Yeah. And see, I want to give a shout out to Brother BNX for not responding. I mean, to not even acknowledging it, not reducing himself, you know, to his lower self and embarrassing himself and embarrassing the nation. You know, I want to because if he had did that, you know what I mean. You know, if he had responded back, you would have seen. I got to play it. You know, I'm a dumbass, but see, this was the plan. This was the plan of the enemy. He wanted young Pharaoh to do that, and then he wanted Brother Ben X to do a video, and them just going back, making videos to one another, and just battling. You know what I mean, with the crowds and the black people running over here, then they running over there, then the white man laughing. You know what I mean, and just two black young guys going back and forth at it, and the whole time, you know what I mean, the white man like, hey, them two black guys, they look like them two black sisters that used to sing this. Go ahead. They wanted them niggas to sit up there and go back and forth like the nation is mad. Go ahead. Yeah, you know what I mean? Really wanted them to go back and forth, you know what I mean, on some feminist shit. No, the nation is true. No, it's not. I found out that y'all Freemasons. No, we not Freemasons. We got a brother whose last name used to be Mason before his name got turned into Brother Ben X. You know what I mean? But no, the nation is right. No, it's not right. Look at the information that said it gave me. You know what I mean? Just going back and forth, getting sassy. You know what I mean? One or two young black men to be going back and forth, being sassy. You know what I mean, with one another. Go ahead. What you said, Valerie?
But this is the sad part about it all. There was a conversation that they both had with each other prior to even doing that. And they made a conscious decision, premeditated decision to say, let's do this because this got to be hot. You know, like that's the whole feminine aspect of it. They didn't say, you know what, this is not wise for us. We trying to push our own movement. Let's focus on that. And this is what I said about this generation.
No, this was going to was going to generate views. This was going to generate subscribers. Yes. This was going to make some money. You know what I mean? This was going to put people who dislike the nation, even white people, they were going to be all in the. Oh my God! Yes, Brother Pharaoh. Yes. You know what I mean? So you got. The mixed people, you got the white people, you know what I mean, people, and then you got black people that hate the Nation of Islam for whatever reason. There was going to be an agreement like, yes, expose them. Get it, Pharaoh. Yes, get him. Yes, finally somebody's getting these bitches. Yes, fuck Farrakhan. Fuck, yes, and they did kill Malcolm. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Just like the movie said. I seen it. The movie showed me. I seen the movie 3 times, and it was the Nation of Islam that killed Malcolm. They be like, how you know that? Because the movie told me. I seen the movie that Spike Lee did. The nation killed Malcolm because I seen the movie that Spike Lee did.
Oh my gosh. Yes. That's, I don't know. It's just sad altogether, and it was disgusting, actually. And honestly, when I started reading through some of the comments, every time I saw a woman comment, you know, this is me coming from women, I said, see, that's our problem. We so greedy, or we so thirsty, you know, for attention. We'll co-sign anything until it becomes our son, or until it becomes, then we making all these other excuses. But this is my thing. You can't hold your man to a standard that you're not holding a complete stranger to a standard of. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's a time and a place for everything. And honestly, I just was so disgusted. I said, oh my God. I said, he was licking his lips like a puppy. I said, you clearly are lost. You know, you need a retainer on. You need a mouth guard on to correct your teeth. I was just going all in mentally because I felt like, and then Steady, he just looked like he was tired and wore out, just hollering, acting crazy. I said, they in competition to say who can look the craziest. Like, who can, I mean, will they be like 70 years old looking back at those videos and say, I got in, I did. No, hopefully they will grow and say, you know what, that was an error on my part. They'll be sitting in the interview somewhere saying that, because this was some tomfoolery to me.
Well,
I don't want to hold y'all too long.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit up there because I want to.
Like,
Because you know I only got 20 more minutes with this one.
okay,
so I'm going to take a few more calls.
I'll get back on listening.
All right.
Thank you.
All right,
okay,
Pauline.
bye-bye.
Hello?
What's going on, Sin?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Hey, man. This Terrence Boykin, man.
This my boy. What's going on, man?
You know what, man? I just can't believe the B word came out his mouth talking about the minister, man. And this is how I look at it. I have a father. I might not agree with everything my father has done or our differences when it comes to religiosity, but one thing I won't do because I disagree with him is call my dad a bitch.
Right.
Because at the same time, it was things that I learned from him. A lot of these cats they might have started off with the wisdom from the Nation of Islam, learned a little more, got some information from other places. Then once they get themselves up and they got their books read and they feel like they're scholars, they want to go back and nitpick. You know, the minister has really changed a lot of men's lives, man.
Yes, he has.
I'm from Detroit, bro, and that's the only hope we see out on the street. The brothers selling the fruit, talking to the sisters and brothers respectfully, showing them proving. Come on, man. How you gonna talk down a man like that? We don't see you. I don't see no brothers Pharaoh community or whatever he call himself. I don't see none of y'all where I'm from. The only hope I see out here that's really backing up what they're talking about is the brothers in the nation, man. So I think we gotta take it like this. As saying, I always hear you say this. Even though you say that you don't go by Christianity, but you always go back to your elders, and you even had a video talking about how you were thanking them.
Yeah.
From what you learned from them. You didn't, all because you disagree in some points, well, Bishop so-and-so is a motherfucking bitch, and then that. You weren't doing all that.
No,
you gave credit when credit was due.
I'm indebted.
That's the difference.
I'm indebted to the information that they gave me for the rest of my life. But go ahead.
And that's the difference from a man and a boy. He did it like a boy. You straight up did it like a boy. Come on, man. He can't lie to me and say he never learned nothing from Minister Farrakhan. He can't lie to us and say that.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
You know what I'm saying?
All of us have learned.
All of us has, man. From dressing correct, from being cleaned and groomed. I learned from this man. Being well spoken, using a certain vocabulary, knowing how to talk without cussing. Come on, man. That's all I gotta say, Sid, man. Because he just helped me out a lot in life, man. I ain't no FOI or nothing like that. But when it comes to my manhood and me growing to be a better man, this is one of the men I listen to, man. Right. Consider the time, 1981. That speech, come on, man. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, Sam, man. And God bless you, bro. And this was a beautiful topic.
Yeah, and before you go.
Oh yes, sir.
Why fight? I never could understand that with people. Like, are you that much overcome with anger or whatever the hell you feeling that you're not looking at, like, even some people within my lifestyle? I've done nothing but try to change the image. I've tried to change the mentality of the youth by giving them the truth so we can change the image of those that are in the lifestyle. And once I'm able to change the image of those within the lifestyle, society and people within religiosity will see people that are participants of the lifestyle differently because the image now has changed. The subculture now has changed. So once that changes, you won't have that many young men in their early 20s or teenagers getting 20 and 30 years in prison or more years in prison, simply because their mentality is different. They got the information. They being indoctrinated with this game. So when you have an individual who makes countless sacrifices to be beneficial to, you know what I mean, our people, how could you fight against, how could you slander this man? How could you lie on this man? How could you tell half truths on this man? So, you know, what I've learned just about in any lifestyle, when you are a great man, people of your own, people that look like you, people that profess to be what you are going to speak out against you. Not just the people outside, but more people, the people that, you understand me, that profess the same thing. Now here we got brothers that profess to try to bring empowerment, you know what I mean, to the black man. And we see you making 3 videos, you know what I mean, about black people who have done nothing but try to empower black people. This is foolish to me. This is dumb.
You know what, Sid? I see cats trying to do it to you.
Yeah, all the time.
Come on now. You done got yourself to a position where they couldn't get themselves.
Right.
So now they're trying to look up videos. They're trying to go in the archives and try to put out what you done told us a year ago.
Yeah, but see,
you know what I'm saying?
But see, this is the thing. If you can't, how could I say that? Let's say if the whole nation, let's say if America got together to come against Farrakhan. Even if America got together to come against Farrakhan, they couldn't stop Farrakhan. Only the Creator can stop Farrakhan. And only my Creator can stop me. None of these preachers, none of these little people can stop me. None of these little niggas that profess to be pimps or even is pimps can stop me. Because I'm so much more than just a pimp. So, you know what I mean? When I see these little people, when I see my children, when I see my disobedient little brothers and my sons, you know, acting like daughters, when I see my brothers acting like little sisters, you know, it fucks me up. But at the same time, these things must be.
Yes.
It come with the territory.
Yeah, you know what? And I was thinking that, I'm like, God, not only, he just sounds so much like your personal haters. And I thought about the other great man. I said, well, this happens all the time, man.
Yeah.
It's your most worst haters can be the kind of people that dress and look like you.
Yeah.
Sitting in the background, actually sitting up here watching your videos, actually sitting up here stealing, you know what I mean? And front like they like you, learn a little something, then they up here trying to, then they produce their own channel, they get about 10 followers, and now they just talking trash all day. But that's the difference from a man and a boy, man. I'm getting to see the difference, man.
And
and it's crazy.
And just like you won't see me make a video with them little people's name in the title to acknowledge, because that's all. Let's just be 100. They don't care about what happened or what didn't happen or what supposedly happened or any of that. They don't care about children. They don't care about none of that. They just care about diminishing and tarnishing and trying to abolish what I've tried to establish with my people. That's all they care about, but they're not strong enough to do that. You know, like I said, only my Creator can shut me down. Not no little internet nerds or little motherfuckers that want to beat me. You my fans. You know what I mean? So just like the minister, watch this. Just like I'm learning, even though I'm not in the Nation of Islam, but I've learned so much information from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And it's because of his type of behavior. It's because of the behavior of Andre Taylor. You know what I mean? Great men that I look up to that, you know, that's small shit. That little shit that people see, that's not a situation for me. That's not a battle for me. That's not a tribulation for me. The shit that I got to face in the future, that's my challenge. Not these little niggas that, you know, think they in the game or these little niggas in the game. Them little niggas is beneath me. Like I said, them my children. And sometimes your children will even come against you. Sometimes your little brothers, you know what I mean, to come against you. Sometimes your older brother who have the mentality of little sisters, you know what I mean, to come against you. So that's expected once you start gaining popularity and shit like that. But just like the minister won't acknowledge foolishness, just like Gorgeous, you will never see Andre Taylor acknowledge certain foolishness. I can't acknowledge it either because I got them to look to as an example.
Hey, like you say, saying, why come down from the heavens?
Why come down to the heavens for little people, for little niggas that's endeavoring to finally get on earth? I can't come down. You don't got nothing going on. Now, if your volume was as high as mine, or at least as high as mine, maybe I would think about coming down from the heavens to acknowledge you. But I can't do that. And it's not because, see, people hate those who have a power, who have a magnetism about themselves to make people gravitate to them. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has a unique wisdom that you cannot find. It's not common. You can't find it in the Christian church. You can't find it in the Baptist church. The wisdom that he has is the best definition of special. So, you know, because other people don't possess that and never will possess that, they hate on the internet and become little bloggers. You know, let the bloggers stay bloggers, man. You got this man uniting a million black men in the streets, man. Come on, man. How would I look? How would I look if I united a million black men multiple times, more than once now? You know what I mean? I've united a million black men, over a million black men. How would I look coming down from the heavens to respond to a little boy on the computer making blogs about me? Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
And you know that, and I agree with you on this about this conscious community, man. You know, when I watch Sonetta, bro, and I see the brothers debate, I learn a lot, man. Sometimes I even pull out a notebook. Like, this is heavy. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh man, let me look that up. But check this out. What's this putting gang banging with mixing it with consciousness and I mean, come on, y'all going back and forth. Y'all really, it's like you said, it's no, come on, it's turning no different than the Christian church. Y'all got Pentecostal over here who don't. If y'all really about the upliftment of black folks, then what's this going back and forth? What's this using vocabulary that we diss the cats on the street walling out? But then we call ourselves conscious and use the same vocabulary, talking the same way, and we talk about we uplifting and we want to turn a blind eye to that. It's a lot of hypocritical stuff going on here, man.
And like I said, you know what's sad? And going back, bro, because I'm looking at different comments, and like I said, that's why it's so dangerous, because you have so many people that listen to statements and they just take those statements and they run with it. And they don't do any research about it.
No, sir.
You know what I mean? They're listening to somebody speak against Islam, speak against the Minister Farrakhan, speak against Allah, but, you know, call herself Pharaoh Allah. Just a bunch of shit that just don't make sense. It don't make sense. And like I said, they're not going to put in the research. They just going to agree with what's being said and not do no research themselves. And that's what's fucked up. When you got a person with a large platform telling people that 2 + 2 is 5, and they don't take out 5 seconds, 2 seconds to find out whether or not what was said is true. That's fucked up.
You know what else said? And a lot of them cats who was on his comment section remind me of the cats who was rebuked off of your comment section.
Yeah.
See, over there in the nation, they didn't let you swing your dreads.
Yeah.
Over there in the nation, they didn't let you swing your arms and put your hands on your hip, and that like a faggot. So what you did, you got rebuked from there. Now you're seeing somebody talk down on this particular person who's the leader of that movement, and now you want to run behind him, even though you really don't even believe what he's saying. It's just what he's going against. You know what I mean? Like when the sister was catching brothers, was highlighting the brothers who was on Rosebud, who was rebuked from you, and went over there to Rosebud channel with their pom-poms and, you know what I'm saying, kicking their legs up, letting the leg touch the pom-pom.
Yeah.
You know, come on, man. It's
and
just a whole lot of
and there used to be them same guys over there used to be Team Sinful.
Yeah, come on.
Them same guys wanted to put the heels on and go to Fig and do it big for me. And now you're in the comment section over there choosing Bud's old ass. Well, go ahead and choose him then. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. For real. When they sent me the screenshots and I seen certain ones, I'm like, this nigga used to have a natural soprano voice screaming, you know what I mean, my name louder than the bitches. What are you doing? So now that I blocked you and you not over here no more, you just go over there and choose up, and then you got niggas that's so gay that they create female channels and they speak like a female behind the female channel and speak like they hold, which they really are bitches, but they speak like a bitch, you know, and this is not a real bitch, this is a grown ass man, you know what I mean, behind a bitch channel. This shit crazy. But
it's nuts, man.
It is what it is, bro. It just comes with the territory, man. It just comes with the territory.
It really does, bro. Hey, man, it's always a blessing talking to you, Sid.
It's
man,
always a blessing.
I had to come in and just speak my mind on this one, brother.
Okay. Well, bro,
God bless you, Sam.
Anytime you desire to call in, I'm always going to give you the liberty to say whatever you desire to say, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right,
yes, sir.
bro.
God bless you, bro.
Love. If you haven't already hit that like button right now. Hit that like button right now. Hit the like button right now. If you haven't shared this video, share this video right now. Stop playing. Stop playing with the game. Hello? Hello?
Man, how you doing, brother?
I'm all right.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on with young Pharaoh, man. This nigga's a fucking fool, man. And reason being, man, because I'm from the shop. I'm from the shop like you. And I just don't understand with all the knowledge and understanding that this man has come into over the years and knowing who the fuck Mr. Farrakhan is, which he's just a man like Pharaoh's a man. But the man, Farrakhan, has a motherfucking, just a nationwide, you know what I'm saying, me, army. And with all the motherfucking knowledge and understand that this man has about this man, he will go on the internet and blast that man like that. I just don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like me. I'm a T. That's just like me going up on there, you know, on the internet and just, you know, oh man, fuck Larry Hoover. You know what I'm saying? And me knowing Larry Hoover, that nigga under the jail. But shit, I got enough common sense to know, nigga, I'll still get a pumpkin head. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get more than that. You gonna get more than that by the right brothers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just don't understand, like, you know, and I was thinking like, okay, well maybe because, you know, that's just like that Jada Kiss and Benny Siegel shit. You know what I'm saying? When they was going at it with the whole, you know, beef or whatever. All that shit, that was fake. That was phony. And actually, both of them niggas, you know, they agreed upon doing that shit. So they can get more views. They can, you know, accumulate more motherfucking likes and all that other shit. But then I said, no, that couldn't be Farrakhan and Pharaoh motherfucking situation. Because, you know, Farrakhan never stoop no shit like with a little nigga like that. You know, but I really think though, you know, this internet shit, man, this shit is stronger than crack, man. You know what I mean? This shit is really stronger than crack cocaine. You know what I'm saying? I think that nigga Pharaoh just high off them lights and like you said, off them subscribers and shit, man. He just gone off the lights and the subscribers and all the fans he got, man. Because I just can't for nothing in the fucking world. I just can't for nothing in the world. Just why the fuck would he do something ignorant like that, man? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm scared.
the brother knew that it would cause shock value, and he got that. I mean, just to keep it all the way real, what's going to happen is somebody's going to probably make amends. Somebody's going to make a phone call, and somebody finally going to let Pharaoh know that the nation of Islam is one of the best definitions of powerful. And, you know, because young Pharaoh want to maintain his life, and maintain the lives of others that he loves, he gonna do the right. He gonna make the right decision. He gonna make the right decision by bowing out, and they gonna have to come to an understanding, because if he keeps continuing on with this foolishness, the consequences, will be transpire soon.
In that order. And that motherfucking order. And I think that'd be the best motherfucking decision that he can make in this situation. Because like I say, man, that man Farrakhan, and like you were saying earlier though, some of that shit he was kicking about Farrakhan, it probably was true. You know what I'm saying? But, a man of that stature, you dig? Like, you just don't do goofy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this shit is like, you move in silence when you talking about a motherfucker like Farrakhan. You ain't talking about no Joe Blow ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talking about a motherfucker who really got an army, established army at that. So,
well, see, like I said, when I say it, no, see, this is what people have to understand. That's just like, okay, if I made statements against the Nation of Islam and I get killed 2 or 3 weeks later, that don't mean that the Nation of Islam killed me. The Nation of Islam, when I say powerful, that means that brothers was imprisonment, mentally and physically, and the Nation of Islam gave them some information which gave liberation to, those who mentally was in slavery or physically even was in slavery. And the Nation of Islam was their way of being liberated. So, by different individuals, not they're not in the Nation of Islam, but they possess love for the Nation of Islam. So when you speak against the Nation of Islam, even though they might not be in it, they will sit up there and kill somebody for disrespecting the Minister Louis Farrakhan. Because even though they're not, complying to the teachings in totality, it's still some information that's being beneficial to them still to this day, from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So when they see somebody saying something or doing something disrespectful, yeah, you got motherfuckers that'll sit up there and kill you, for a small fry, little guy. So, of course they'll sit up there and kill you or get rid of you for somebody that's powerful or a nation that's powerful like the Nation of Islam. Yes, sir. So that doesn't mean that if something transpired with that brother or whoever, that the nation did that. The nation received a lot of publicity and a lot of blame for things that they had nothing to do with. You know what I mean? Just because you seen a black face in a damn suit with a bow tie, that don't mean that that brother was a part of the Nation of Islam. You know what I mean? That don't mean that that brother was under the teachings and instructions of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Come on, man. The government know how to start division among our people. People got to have game. But see, when you're not gamed up, you will fall for, an illusion. You will let the appearance be the interference of you seeing the motherfucking truth when you're not gamed up. And one thing that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is, he's very gamed up. That's why a lot of people can't even understand his moves because they dumbass don't got no game. Do you really think that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan believes in the King James Version? Hell the fuck no. But he's knowledgeable of the King James Version and can quote the King James Version better than Christian preachers simply because he's gamed up, you fucking idiots. So when he makes certain statements, when he makes certain statements, it's not so much because he's changing the doctrine, you idiots. It's because he became wiser and he understands now in order to defeat the motherfucking enemy, sometimes you got to appear as if you making an alliance with the motherfucking enemy, you dumbasses. But you motherfuckers ain't got no game. And because you don't see game and you don't recognize game, you just be like, man, he's sitting over there, look at him. He's smiling with the white man. He love the white man. You are a dumb motherfucker. You don't got no game. So by you not having no game, your dumb ass, when the game is going on, you like, oh shit, damn. Well, see, this is what he said. See, check what he said. He said this. Look at what he said. Because you don't recognize game. There have been times when the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has been at Christian churches, Baptist churches, spiritualist churches with Johnny Coleman, doctrines that he don't even agree with, but he's smiling with them. He's hugging them. You motherfuckers are so game. You just gameless. You don't have no game. So by you not having no motherfucking game, when the game come, you can't even see the shit. You so called. Some of y'all done read books. You done read a lot of books. You done read this book. You done read that book. You know how to quote this. You know how to quote that. But you don't have no game. So, when you moving in the ministry, or when you endeavoring to influence people or compel them to come into the nation, do you greet them by smashing their religion? Or do you greet them with a smile so you can charm and disarm them? He that wants friends must show himself friendly. He that winneth souls is wise. A soft word turn away wrath. But when you not gamed up, you can't even see the game. You can't even see it. A lot of y'all motherfuckers think you smart and you dumb as hell. You know how to read information, memorize information, listen to some bloggers, listen to some preachers, and you become mesmerized and you try to memorize everything that was motherfucking conveyed to you, and then you convey the shit as if you got the motherfucking mind, and you still stupid. You know what I mean? Because when the game come, you can't even recognize the shit. Motherfucker Farrakhan don't believe in no Christianity. He don't believe in no Judaism. You a dumb motherfucker if you actually think that Farrakhan loved the white man. He don't. But he's become, like I said, the more you stay involved, the more you will evolve. Game recognize game. And sometimes in order to destroy your enemy, to defeat your enemy, you got to use the enemy against the enemy. Mentally. Not just on no fight shit. Ooh, we gonna go out there and go kill the white man. Come on. And be dumb like bitches and move in your emotionalism. But when you moving with knowledge and wisdom, you gotta get under the enemy. You need some white friends. You need so-called Jewish friends. You need that in this white man and Jewish world, you dumb motherfucker. But, like I said, man, motherfuckers ain't got no game. They gonna sit up there and read all of these books and quote scriptures and quote young Pharaoh and all of this shit. Young Pharaoh, you know what I'm saying? And quote this shit like this shit is powerful as some game. Like, nigga, no. But look, man, I done sat up there, you know what I mean, and said what I needed to say. And I'm over 2 hours now, and I got videos that I got to come with, bro. I appreciate you for calling in.
One love, man.
One. I ain't even expect the video to be this long. Hold on. So I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you share this. You know what I mean? I appreciate, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. No, I'm not a Muslim. No, I'm not in the Nation of Islam. You know what I mean? But I respect the brothers of the nation. I respect the brothers in the Nation of Islam, the Black Hebrew Israelites, the 5%ers. You know what I'm saying? Like the brothers within the Moorish Science Temple. You know what I mean? Of course, I love the Black Peace Stones. You know what I mean? I love the Moes. You know what I mean? Like, I just love my people, man. You know what I mean? So when I see my people going against, people and shit look crazy, man. You know what I mean? Shit look crazy, man. But it is what it is. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the share button. It's 6:29, 2 hours from now, or 2 hours and 30 minutes from now. So I'm either going to come back in 120 minutes or 150 minutes. But I'm going to end up coming back. And we're going to get into some more of it, man. I hope you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Y'all be blessed. And, stop going to other channels provoking bullshit. Stop co-signing bullshit, because when you co-sign bullshit, you encourage and you would be an enabler of our young people getting into a continuity of participating in bullshit. Y'all be blessed, man. Hope y'all live as long as you want, never want as long as you live. Be blessed. One.